Hi, my name is Jill Makoutz, and I'm one of the owners at Larkspur Cafe in Loyalton. We're teaming up with some amazing local organizations to help Reno nonprofit Urban Roots, where my kids go to farm school, keep its mission of changing the way kids eat and learn alive, and to explore the many kitchens in Reno that have made a difference in this community. Everyone who likes or loves this video and follows the partners listed, Yelp, Reno, and Nevada Energy, and Urban Roots, so follow those people, will be entered to win a gift card in the amount of $50. So again, follow Yelp, Reno, Nevada Energy, and Urban Roots, okay? And then a special thanks to Yelp, Reno, and Nevada Energy for making today possible. Today it's me in the kitchen, and I'm going to show you how to make a yogurt dill dip with a little bit of a side note on borscht. Okay, but tomorrow we'll have another special guest and you'll have another chance to win a gift card from their business. Responses must be submitted by 11:59 p.m. Sunday, March 29th. Okay, you guys? Why don't you come join me in the kitchen? Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Jill Makoutz and I run the Larkspur Cafe in Loyalton, California, along with my husband Josh and my 3 children. One of them is filming right now, Ruby, and she's going to be helping me today while we cook for you guys and also hopefully give you some sort of simple but inspirational recipe for your time home with your kids or with yourself or with your dog or whatever. We are making a yogurt dill dip, combining 2 of my favorite things, yogurt and dill. Yogurt is a lovely, lovely thing, and this recipe calls for Greek yogurt. If you don't have Greek yogurt at home, you can simply take your yogurt and put it in some sort of strainer with like a cloth napkin, something kind of like this but maybe a little bigger with like a cloth napkin, and just let it strain for a half hour. And all the extra whey in there will come out. And then what you're left with is, it's called yogurt cheese, but it's basically light Greek yogurt. It's higher in protein than regular yogurt, and it's also just thicker and has the sort of texture that you really want in a dip. So that would be my advice to you. If not, just throw the yogurt in as is, and that's great too. So the other thing in this dip that is a favorite of mine is dill. And we usually let it run wild in our garden because we love it so much. We put it in a lot of different things. And to me, it reminds me of summer. It reminds me of being outside. It also reminds me of a lot of the cooking you'll find in Russia and the Ukraine and Eastern Europe, which I have a soft spot for that sort of cooking just in general. So for me, it's pretty exciting to do this recipe with you guys. Speaking of Eastern Europe and Russia and Ukraine, because we're doing this dill dip today, Ruby and I decided last minute to throw together borscht for dinner tonight. And so I'm going to be doing that right now really quick. We have an Instant Pot, which has just been saving our lives these days because it's so simple and easy to use. And so I'm going to do a quick Instant Pot borscht. And Ruby will kind of film me just throwing a few things together really quick. And then we'll pause the video and get back to you in a moment as we keep going. Just so you guys know, we live in the Sierra Valley, which is where our cafe is, and our internet connection here is like not super great. And so we aren't live recording right now. We're recording this all ahead of time, but it's gonna be, you guys are gonna be enjoying watching it tonight. So yeah, full disclosure, this is not live. I wish it was, but I was worried we'd start going and just lose you guys. So, all right, I'm gonna start with the borscht a little bit over here. The thing you wanna do to start that's really nice is to kind of get a saute going of onions, oil. I throw bacon in there because of something my friend, a good friend of mine taught me. If you don't eat bacon, definitely don't throw it in. You could even do a vegetarian version of borscht by just getting a lot of yummy vegetables and celery and carrots and sauteing all of that up at this point. I'm gonna start with some onions. They're a little pink because we've already gotten some beets on here. So what borscht is it's a stew. And the most classic thing you'll find with borscht is beets. Traditionally, beef is used. The bacon just adds a really smoky, exciting extra thing into the soup. But it's not necessary. We're also from Wisconsin, so we kind of throw bacon in everything.
Yep.
Don't we? All right, so there we have the onions, we have the bacon. We're gonna saute that up with some celery. And then we also have some soup bones that we're gonna throw in there. We have some beef bones from Rebel Pioneer Farm, and we have some beef soup bones from Hulsman Ranch, both some local meat. We know these animals were taken care of really well, and so we're excited to be able to be nourished by that tonight. There we got stuff sauteing up. I'll just give this a little stir, and we will be back to you in just a moment. Hello everyone, we're back, and Ruby over there is doing the potatoes for me. The beets are all peeled for the borscht, and we have our Hulsman Ranch soup bones in here. You can buy meat from Hulsman Ranch at the Great Basin Co-op in Reno. As we are cooking today, we have got everything out for the dill dip, and we're super excited to get started on that for you guys in just a minute. But I wanted to give you a little update on the borscht in the meantime. I'm just gonna throw some beef stock in here from another time. And then I'll have Ruby take over for a minute, filming while we get the rest of this borscht together. Want me to take over on this too for you?
Sure.
Get it going. We've got all the beets here that we need. We've got all the potatoes here. You should have seen Ruby's hands before. They were very pink, weren't they?
Yep.
They still are a little bit.
Even after I washed them.
Yeah. We want to give a special shout out to the Gattusa Coalition and Yelp for making this whole thing possible. We're pretty excited to be doing this today. And word on the street is that somebody watching this is going to get gift certificates to Larkspur, which is pretty exciting. Well, now I'm going to have pink hands too. This is going to be the pink hand dip.
Yep.
So you know, it's funny, beets are kind of like typically a tough flavor for kids. For some reason, everybody in our family really likes this. Even the younger, slightly more selective folk. And one of the things we do is we take that yogurt dip, and when we throw it in the borscht, it turns the borscht this beautiful, vibrant 80s neon pink color. At home here we call it pink soup, and for some reason that I think makes all the difference, don't you, Ruby?
Yeah. They don't want to know there's beets in it.
But you know, beets just kind of have this sweet flavor, don't they?
Yep.
All right, well, we're gonna get this thrown in the borscht, and then we're gonna get going on our dip, right?
Yes.
Thanks, Ruby, for helping out.
Mm-hmm.
6-year-old Sawyer. I do like adding a little bit of tomato to this. I feel like everybody's just getting my kind of hacker at home borscht recipe today. There's Sawyer. So you want to say hi for the camera really quick?
No, he doesn't.
No. And we're gonna start on this dill dip in just a moment. Be right back, you guys. We're back. We're back and the borscht is in and on. Speaking of the pressure cooker, this isn't an ad for pressure cookers or Instant Pots, but one thing I want to mention really quick is that this one does have a yogurt setting, which I have actually used a few times, and it's pretty fun. Since we're talking about yogurt and dill, it's pretty fun to make your own yogurt, especially in one of those contraptions. It works pretty well. Here's the recipe we're working with today. I'm just gonna have this on the screen for a moment so you guys can peek at it if you want. And we already have our yogurt in the bowl. Ruby's just chopped up the dill. So you can do a tablespoon of fresh dill if you happen to have it around. If you have dry dill instead, you can do a teaspoon of that. The dry is just so much more potent because it's been dried already. And so you can definitely add a lot more fresh and not get quite as much potency. I prefer the fresh. This is what it looks like if you've never seen dill before. So we don't really use these like really woody ends as much. We kind of just cut from the tips here. Ruby, would you like to go ahead and throw that in?
Sure.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna get half a lemon juiced in there. This is pretty exciting.
Get all the juice out.
Yep. I don't know what you guys have been up to these days, but we've been watching a lot of the kids baking championship at home, haven't we? That's been kind of our big thing at night. It's been pretty fun for all of us to get together and just watch kids cook and bake, right? All right, now here are the spices. I just added them all together in one bowl, but we have black pepper, salt, onion powder, and garlic powder. We're gonna mix all that up. And there you've got it, boom. And the thing is, honestly, with these sorts of things, it's kind of just about figuring out what your family likes. Sometimes, like, you just throw a few things together in a bowl with some yogurt, and this is great for veggies. Ruby's gonna cut up some veggies here in a minute for us. Sometimes, you know, you're just making family pizza, and this is something fun to dip the crust in, you know, right?
Yeah. Kind of like ranch.
Kind of like ranch. I'm going to put this on here for one more moment in case anybody wants to copy that down really quick. And Ruby, would you like to cut up some vegetables? We'll put it on a plate.
Oh, it's fine. That's a big one.
Okay, we'll be back in just a moment. Hello everyone, we're back again with the final part of our video about the yogurt dill dip. There's one more peek at it if you guys would like. And Ruby has put together a lovely plate of vegetables, and we have Sawyer here. We have Dylan enjoying a pepper right now, and Ruby. And then we are also gonna give some of those scraps to our chickens outside. Whenever we do vegetables like this, we usually try to give them some treats as well. And we hope you guys are safe and healthy and happy at home. We send out all of our love to you. Thanks for watching our video, and we hope you guys are finding lovely and inspiring things to do together at home and in the kitchen. Thanks for joining us in our kitchen today. You guys want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.